Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Banks. Tuesday, back in the saddle. AI, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling a little caught up in life, but we're feeling good, man. I'm feeling great internally because I'm healthy and excited for the next. Life does the whole life thing, and you sometimes get a roller coaster of situations, and my life has been flipped upside down because vehicle problems, you know, and if your life requires a car and then the car comes,
Gets taken from under you?
basically, yeah, and then you have to sort everything out. Car problems are the worst. I just gotta say that.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm excited to talk about what we got going on today because the world is hard enough, and we're trying to figure out the online shopping thing, looking to whatnot, and it's still untapped in my honest opinion. So we're really going to talk about the online world of online shopping, and we're about to go into the holidays. So this is definitely the time to speak on how shopping has changed, how things are changing in the world, and how we're looking to adapt.
Yeah, bro. And that's the thing that we're working on right now here at the Levy. We've got this story we built out, and we've got so many good creatives here, bro. We've got Kurt across the table here. What's cracking, Kurt? How you feeling?
It's good, man. How y'all feeling, man?
Doing good, bro. So we've got courtside Kurt, who's always been very big into social media, doing the sport talk and social media stuff for sports, and we were just talking, and he just picked up a new cell phone. I'm like, bro, this is like this. It's game over now, bro, because you've got the new iPhone, and a lot of people don't know this. So if you record video on your phone, take it to when you go to edit it, you can actually edit the audio. So you can go in the audio and then go in frame only, and you can delete all the other sound that is going on in the space. So like for our spot, you can hear the AC moving right now. And what I learned on that in frame only, bro, it's so cool. So if I was recording like you walking through the store, and we were trying to do some sort of like commercial or some sort of like edited content, I could literally be behind the camera and I could be like, Andrew, grab that hat, take a look at it, look this way, move that way, now step into the lab. And when you go in the sound, you can delete everything that I'm saying because I'm behind the camera, and the phone knows that, which is the craziest part, bro.
It's like audio isolation.
Yeah, it's insane,
Yeah,
and it literally
it
cuts everything out where you don't hear any of the hums of the AC.
Mm-hmm.
It's just clarity. It sounds like that you're wearing like a lapel mic.
Yeah.
And like I said, the best part is like the director, person that's filming behind the camera, can literally tell you like, do this, do that, and then you can just take that voice out without having to go through iMovie and to like delete the sound in that one certain section. It's an absolute powerhouse, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Kurt, bro, I'm expecting by next week, man, to see some new footage on that phone, bro. I know it's like a work in progress. You just got the new phone. You got to get you got to update all the apps. You got to figure out how to log back into all the apps. Like that's always the issue with the things, bro.
That's what I'm going through. Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to figure it out.
Everything you've been using every day, bro. They're like, log in. And you're like, bro, I don't remember my email. Like we were just talking about logging out or whatnot. Andrew's like, do you know your email to log back in? And I'm like, no, but
let's be honest. Like guys, we got a lot of emails, so it's like I mean, we forget. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
I don't write anything down either, man. My wife has everything written down, all the passwords, everything. Not me, bro. I shoot from the hip, and it's like I've got three passwords, and if that's not it, I'm fucked. I got to start all over.
That's kind of how I'm with it.
Were you able to log in on that?
I immediately try to make a new account, so I'm restarting getting out of whatnot in general.
You just started the whole
Yep. Because it wouldn't let me go anywhere. It got me to the point where I had to choose a username. I'm like, I already have a username. Let me in there. And it's
Why don't you just close the application instead of
did.
turning off the iPad?
I did do it over and over again. I got stuck.
Oh, gotcha.
I've assessed it as much as I could.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I'm hoping it works now.
Let me see if I can pull up the whatnot chat on this computer over here.
Okay.
Dead air. Dead air.
I made this account like this username. See this? That's not it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, bro. They're good at doing that, man.
Is that a good thing? Good. So they have a bunch of dead accounts out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
What you said? What now?
on Whatnot, I went to try to log in,
There we go.
and I used my email, and it made an account with my email as the username. It just said log in, and I tried to log in, and it turned into that's not logging in. That's creating a new account.
Oh shit.
There's a problem.
I know that's what you're trying to figure out right now.
Well, their native brand's over there, so we're back in the native brand. What I want to do is I want to find Andrew Eisler.
Yeah, if you can't log in on that, bro, just grab your phone and do it so we can get this show going.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
All right, everybody on Whatnot, man. What are you guys thinking when it comes to online shopping? We're going through it right now. We've got a great store. We were voted best clothing store 2020, best clothing store 2022, and best clothing store 2024. So we're definitely out here. Like, we're in the middle of the thing. The store itself is incredible. The people that come in are always wowed about what we do, and they can't believe that this is just a local store, not some franchised brand. But just along with all the other malls and storefronts around the states, man, Monday through Friday has been dead, and Gary's been saying that for a year or two now, that online shopping's taken over, and the day-to-day of doing the in-store shopping in real life is kind of fallen to the wayside, which we on Saturdays and Sundays we don't have an issue, but it's the weekdays. It's the people that have the 9 to 5 and they're ready to get home. They don't want to stop to buy something, which I completely understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was a time where when we were kids, like Monday, Friday, Wednesdays, like those were all the days to go to the mall and hang out and shop and be a part of that the mall rat community. You know what I mean? Which is kind of like completely gone now. It doesn't seem like going to the mall on a Friday night as a teenager is the move anymore.
Nope. I would say even further than that. You're not even spending time. Hey, what's up? Yeah, look around. Welcome. I think even further than that, the mall was a place that people hung out at. So they were shopping. They were also going there to hang out in the food court, hang out in places where people were all kind of congregating to have a social life in some degree. And, people aren't going to bars per se, but they might go to the mall and, be around other humans. That's not how things are working now. Everything is fast-paced. People don't even make eye contact anymore. The way people are socializing has changed. So the malls go along with that. It may be shopping, but how many times do you talk to someone in the store and they don't want to be talked to?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there would never be an era previously outside of the cell phone in your face era that would be that. Most people would be like happy to be hello, but now you say hi, like I say something back. Like I've stopped even asking people how they are feeling. How are they? I say welcome to native a lot of times now, because that acknowledges that they're there. They don't have to really respond.
Yeah.
They can choose to respond. I've kind of changed how I communicate. And I will say, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and all those things like that. But like, if I ask how they are, sometimes people say good things, and I can tell they don't want to be talked to. But I've learned even the ones that don't want to be talked to, if you give a warm, welcoming vibe when they walk kind of close to the register, because I'm not going to shout across the room, but I will say pretty far. But I noticed that people are like, okay, yeah, and they'll wave. And then the second comment is more effective than ask them how they are.
For sure.
Because you get in the door with the first comment, just welcome to Native. Oh, thanks so much. People at TJ Maxx would say welcome to TJ Maxx.
Right.
You just walk in there and shop. So it's really like a mix between mom and pop and shopping. But we're getting a lot of tourists, so people across the world are in here right now, like on the weekend, every single weekend. It's been that way. So everyone communicates differently everywhere. So I've kind of learned that is a big part of weekends. You talk to everyone so differently than the locals too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole social experiment in this room right here.
For sure.
You know, but getting them to understand the store in just a few words, without being too wordy and trying to talk their head off, it's definitely something that online shopping doesn't have. You have to, in person, it's a totally different thing than them clicking and shopping on Amazon. Like, this is like they're making an emotional buy. They come into the lab. Now they have a new vested interest. They found something new. They have to take photos of it. Like, there is something to this in person, but getting them physically here, that seems to be the challenge.
Right.
People are not leaving their homes the same. We still have pandemic mentality on traveling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not moving about freely anymore. You're going destination based now.
Mm-hmm.
But we are a destination.
Yeah.
You know, we just did an interview.
Yeah.
Let's get this going, bro. Your face isn't on whatnot at all. What you thinking, bro? What are you thinking?
Oh, right now, I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I hit that blunt,
Well,
and I'm like peak high right now. So
All right.
I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
just sit back and enjoy the ride, bro.
Yeah, I'm just chilling right now.
Me and will take over the convo. You good?
No, but I'm still listening to what y'all saying, but I'm just like, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring me.
Like one of them. That's why I had to bring out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
All right.
electrolytes, water, you know. But yeah, I'm straight. Let's go wear that. And I'll be good.
All right.
But what y'all talking about, I'm like thinking of hella shit right now.
Turn the sound off. There you go. All right, everybody. How's the sound on that? Is it okay? Everybody on whatnot. Is it echoing or can you hear us clearly? Something that we're always working with here is trying to figure out the sound quality, trying to figure out how to use whatnot. And all right, so if it's echoing, it's got to be that phone trying to pick up the second audio.
Yes.
How do we, like, other than taping the bottom of that, like, I don't see how we'd be able to get the sound, like the microphone to not pick up second phone. Has anybody experienced this out there in whatnot world? So now we have two cameras going. So I just called Andrew in on the second phone, but because of the phone being in the vicinity of us talking, catching the echo of the conversation. Taylor, was it echoing before we called Andrew in? Probably not, right?
Right. It's echoing because it's picking up my phone's audio.
All right. I mean, other than completely covering it, we would just have to turn the phone off, right? Or is there a way to mute that?
Mute the microphone?
Yeah, can you mute your phone, is there like in the more button? No. On the screen, the more button. Top right. No.
Oh, you mean up here?
No. Right there. On the down. Top of that. There you go. Is that muted? Is that what that just said?
It said, turn sound off. So
Oh, turn sound off. So it's probably not the microphone. So Taylor, still echoing. We just tried turning the sound off on Andrew's phone.
the echo is still there.
Do we have an echo? Echo.
Yes, echo's there.
Still an echo. All right. So we'll go ahead and just we'll take your phone. We'll disconnect it and just use this one, I suppose, man. I don't know how else to do it, bro. How do we use two cameras unless you get because you can't call in on a computer, right? Maybe you can, but there's still audio on a webcam. So a microphone on a webcam. Yeah. All right, man. Whatnot, I apologize. Hopefully this sounds better now. You're going to be seeing me the whole time, so enjoy that view. But yeah, let's So all right, let's get into it, man. So Twitch has a new platform that they're bringing out. They're going to do Meta glasses. You're going to be able to stream live from the Meta glasses, which you were able to stream live on Facebook and Instagram with the Meta glasses. It's a very cool concept, but I've got the first version of the Meta glasses, and the battery doesn't last very long on it. So like going live on those, I think maybe 15 to 30 minutes max before it ends up the battery running out. You can record videos up to 3 minutes long with them, but it seems like the sound quality on those things are amazing, bro. Like using those for headphones is absolutely incredible because you don't have anything in your ear, you don't have anything slipping out. It's just good music being put right into your ear. We can still hear other people.
Right.
But the battery dies too quick, man. So hopefully the second version, I'm sure the second version has a longer battery life. Well, I don't know because the new one's got that digital screen, right? Like that comes up in the glass part.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the left lens or the right lens. Because if it's the left lens, I'm screwed. I can't. It won't work for me because I can't see out of my left eye. But I kind of feel like every time I've seen the videos, it was in the right corner of the right eye. So maybe, but honestly, that probably blocked my whole vision at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, do you think that they're gonna have? How much access are we gonna have to these Meta glasses? Like, is it still gonna be like the cost difference because it's not cheap to have right now? So, like, when are they gonna give it to everybody rather than just those who can afford it? How far off are we there?
I mean, I don't think they're crazy expensive. They were I got mine for under $300.
Okay. That's not bad.
No, I mean when you pay $179 for a pair of regular sunglasses that don't have any, audio equipment or any type of technology in it, you know what I mean, other than UV protected lenses, you know what I mean. So an extra $100 is like, all right, I get $100 and I've got headphones now, or I've got a camera, but it's. I still haven't found a very perfect purpose for it yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to use them on my day to day, but unfortunately, like I need glasses that covers my entire eyeballs, like where the sun doesn't get in at all. So I'm kind of stuck in this mode where like I've got to wear them in the house or I've got to wear them in the store, but I can't wear them out in the daylight or out in the sun.
Because it's restrictive.
Well, they're transition lenses, so they go to the dark sunglasses. But I'm just used to like those sunglasses that I have that have like it covers your whole eyeball, so like no sunlight's in. You know what I mean? Like I'm like my one eye is super sensitive to light anymore. And I probably did it to myself just by burying myself in a dark room for so many years, but. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those things where technology it's coming quick, bro. And like with this Twitch thing, like, do you think Twitch will get as popular as Whatnot is? Because Whatnot is strictly selling, and it's a conglomerate, bro. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's gonna disrupt, Amazon's market, right? So now other people are trying to jump in and fishtail off of like Whatnot's doing. Do you think Twitch has that capability of gaining enough steam to become, a second YouTube? Because you got YouTube and then you got Vivo, right? Was that the other one?
Yes.
Vivo?
There's a Vivo.
But it never caught on like YouTube did.
Yeah, but it was also one of those ones that Vivo, like...
It was higher quality.
Yes, when you would see someone on Vivo, you would assume that it was a higher quality video.
4K video when YouTube wasn't adhering to 4K.
And then you could like send private links. You could send private links on Vivo, and people would do like exclusive music video drops through there. Yeah, I don't even know if it's still around. That's a good question, because we definitely have people release videos, friends of ours, that would drop it on that, and they wouldn't go through YouTube, because when you would do it there, it'd be like that, like, oh, they're dropping it through something different, and it gets plenty of views, but how do we harness those views and turn them into something productive for our craft? You know what I mean? And that's what we're at right now. Like, we're gonna get views on things, but where do those views go, and how do you make those views turn into consistent fans?
Right.
Where, you know what I mean? And not because we want them, but because we provide value to them. So we're trying to provide value with what we do here at the brand, at the store, with Newport on the Levee, and all the affiliates that we involve ourselves in, and like making sure we're providing the value and letting people see it. Because right now, the internet and social media, it kind of gatekeeps you. It kind of puts you in a box. If you're there or you're not, they say it's attention. Like, the best videos get all the hype, but how many of these consistent content creators are getting the hype still? Is their video any better? Maybe, maybe not.
Right.
But they're still getting the views because they still have the following. It still is a followers world, for the most part, because I've seen the attention change, but I'm seeing the same people make videos, and I don't think their content's getting any better. I think they're just on my algorithm. It hasn't fully changed to. I'm not getting brand new stuff a lot. I still am not.
Yeah. You know what I noticed? The circle, the square with the once you click it, it's like a repost without reposting.
Oh yeah.
That button is so great for Instagram, because it lets me put other content out there on my feed without having to repost and say, hey, check this out. You know what I mean? So like I keep thinking, if we can create a video that just says, has a little ticker at the bottom and then has an arrow where that little square is that says, if you like the content, click this button. Because it, like, what that does is that now takes that video that you saw and it puts it out there to your followers or your fans without that, hey, stop and look at what I'm reposting. You know what I mean? It's like, it's more seamless, where if I'm scrolling now all of a sudden I see, like for an example, what's the chick's name? Fucking Avril Lavigne. Okay. So Tyrell will he'll hit the repost, that little square, two arrows, and then all of a sudden I'll see that Avril Lavigne post in my feed without it being Tyrell at the top. It'll still be Avril Lavigne, but then it'll have a little circle at the bottom that shows that Tyrell reposted it.
It'll show the people. Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah. So,
people repost my stuff a lot for some reason. I'm like, what is my own post? I don't know why they repost it. I mean, when I see you do it because it's something to do with the store, but I've seen random people repost my stuff.
It's incredible.
But why would they need to do that?
Because they like it, and it's a seamless way to show other people something cool without saying, stop, check out what Andrew's doing. You know what I mean? And then having to check out what Andrew's doing. It's in the natural thumb now.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So now
I don't really know these people. I don't really know them. They were like, they must.
I mean that's the best part, right?
Yeah.
Because now if somebody reshares that you don't know, then every one of their followers are going to see that content that you posted without him or her going, stop, check out what he's doing.
Right.
Okay. It's seamlessly into their algorithm now.
I get what you're saying. Like it's like you new people is a, you know what I'm saying, they finding out about your content. And then like, they end up, like he said, resharing. So then it reaches out to their friends and their friends and their friends.
And if then one person likes it, then they hit that repost button, and then it goes out to to all their followers.
And it goes, it basically pretty much compiles. It's just when I don't know them, I don't even recognize their name. I'm just like, what's your, like, I've looked at their pages and I see them sharing other stuff. Sometimes it's music and stuff, and I'm like, maybe that's what it is. But when you don't even know them at all, like, I don't follow them or anything of the sorts, and I see them posting and it gives me a notification. I look at their account, I'm like, they're a real person.
Yeah.
They do this. I just don't know the motivation. Maybe they watch me from a distance, but it's not like I see their likes on stuff. So I was just seeing it a lot now. It's happening pretty often. Actually.
I mean, that's the best part about Instagram right now. Is like it's changing right in front of you, and now your people that you don't even associate with are seeing your content. So what Gary was saying about the
attention media.
It's right down the pipeline, bro. And what I've noticed, like, and a big shout out to everybody on Whatnot, because like the people that we've interacted with on Whatnot, if it has bled over into Instagram or Facebook, like, they are rooting for Native, bro. You know what I mean? Like, every time we post something, we've got Snake Jake or the Bees, like they're resharing it. Crazy Fresco, Stella, like all these people they were our Whatnot friends, and now they're our Instagram and Facebook friends. But they're seeing that content and they're like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool to see like people that we barely know that want to see us win, and that are resharing content, and that are they're putting a little flame in the comment just to let us know that we're doing dope shit. And like that's a ton of fuel to the fire, bro, because there's levels to all of this when it comes to friends that have purchased stuff, when it comes to like people that have purchased stuff out of the backpack. Like, I'm never salty that I haven't seen them since, because it's like, I've always think in my thought process, these guys bought out of my backpack before I had a storefront. So, in their eyes, like, I've made it. You know what I mean? So they did their due diligence to buy out of the backpack when no one believed in the brand.
Sure.
And
that
so
takes time. That's a start. That's what the start is.
Yeah, for sure. But I had to talk with Sal about it, because it's like, you can't worry about the people that used to come shop with you every week. There's only so many outfits or designs that you can put out there before they go, I've already got it. You know what I mean?
Or something close enough to it.
Yeah. So like, I tell Sal, like, bro, like, you really have to double down on these strangers that are coming in, because those strangers are going to become those people that bought from you on your backpack. You know what I mean? And it's just the cycle of life. So, you've got all these people that bought from you early on, and then, half of them don't buy anymore, but the other half still keep trickling in. Then that breaks down to 25%. But as long as you're bringing in more people, and you're bringing them in just as you did the first batch of people, you know what I mean? Treat them with respect. Understand that this is local, that, we're doing this out of the backpack, bootstrap, whatever the case may be. But, getting to that level where every time a new person comes in, like, this could be a potential friend. This could be somebody that's a lifelong tribe member.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And keeping that up, is how the brand thrives online. You know what I mean? We got to keep putting the content out during the slow days, Monday through Friday, putting 30-second videos out, hopping on Whatnot or Twitch, trying to sell items. You know, and maybe Twitch is a great idea because of the fact that everybody's comfortable with Whatnot right now, and they know how to use the platform. You know, and then Twitch is going to come in with a similar platform, but they're going to have maybe options like to mute the second phone. You know what I mean? They're going to see things that are already missing on Whatnot and go, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
And if we can be on Twitch and be one of the first 100 streetwear brands to be on Twitch slinging merch, you know, that might have a long lasting impact on the brand.
Get there early too.
That's key, bro. I was getting there early, and you know, not being afraid to put your foot in the water. You know, that's the one thing Gary always talks about is fear's a goal killer. You know what I mean? And it really is, because a lot of the time, you know, we want to go live, but it's like, well, you know, this isn't set up or this isn't ready. And it's like, you know what, just fucking go live and work out the details later, because you see it happen every day on Whatnot. People hop on, they're getting the stream together, and then somebody goes, how much for that in the back? And he's like, well, I don't have it in my shop. Give me a second. You know what I mean? So it's all work on the fly, but it's like, you've got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to pivot, and you have to not worry about fucking up, because everybody fucks up.
Yeah. And I think the power of Whatnot, of having like item on screen, having the shop that people can go in right now, like where you're watching home, you can go right now on the native brand shop, and you can buy a hat from our store, which is a limited to 50. So like, because we have the limited to 50 aspect, you're already getting something limited from the base ground. And then on that thought, when you're walking around the store, and if we do like store tours and we're kind of giving people a tour of what we're doing here, then you're educating people and giving them the opportunity to buy something on the shelf that otherwise would just be sitting there and, you know, taking up space. And it can be through Whatnot. I think just this online shopping where you can interact with it's interactive shopping. You know, it's interactive shopping because you're having a conversation. You know, we see people on Whatnot selling packs and talking and unboxing things and all that stuff, but when you're in there in like the store, and you're able to carry the phone around, and you're able to show people what's happening in real time, that's like super.
It's a next
super
level.
Powerful. That's I can stay home and buy everything from their store from my couch. Oh, I got a deep bank account. I'm doing that. But we have to give them the option. Right. We have to give them the opportunity. Yeah. We have to. Otherwise, we're talking about it, and we're hoping that the world gives the opportunity to be on there. But Whatnot is a tricky thing when it comes to making sure the stream stays strong. There's a lot of moving factors in this, and I understand that. But I think the online shopping, like we're talking about right now, is the future is now, but it's going to have the fat trimmed. And I think Whatnot, now Twitch, if Twitch can stream the fat like this, and we were just on eBay Live, actually. Vukum did an eBay Live, and he's still currently on there selling watches out of New York City. So people are...
And he was getting money for it too, bro. So that just goes to show, you know, that it's not just Whatnot. Because it's not just Whatnot. Well, when V-Friends first came out in May, I was hopping on Fanatics Live and getting some fucking deals, bro, because of the fact that, you know, there were people that were trying Fanatics out, and they were like, you know, Fanatics Fest is coming up, you know, I really want to be a part of this. So they were on Fanatics Fest Live or Fanatics Live trying to sell V-Friend stuff, and they were getting like half the price of what other what you would have gotten on Whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like
a backdoor.
It's just numbers. You know what I mean? There's more people on Whatnot that, you know, whether it's easy to download the app or, you know, Fanatics just doesn't have the conglomerate, because it's probably this. It's probably Fanatics is sports card related, which is just one facet of what Whatnot does. Whatnot does everything. You can buy vintage clothes. You can buy Gucci stuff. You can buy,
Yeah.
you can buy literally anything on Whatnot. So, Fanatics Live is more of a sports card fanatic realm, right? So, it's just numbers.
Yeah. I totally agree. And shout out Plush Garden.
Plush is in the building. What's going on? Oh shit! Plush sent us some "you're an asshole" for parking tags last week.
Nice.
She sent you what?
I think are they right here? Boom. Let's go. I knew I had them sitting here. Plush.
What she sent you?
I've got them. Check these out, bro. This is cool. So, Plush Garden. When we first started getting into the V Friends community,
Yeah.
she was like that one, bro. Like, she was the one that was already tapped in. She was already creating like holographic stickers and like all kind of cool shit for the V Friends community.
Okay.
So, but she sent us a pack of these, which is all just different. What does it say? You park like an asshole. So she just sent us like probably 15 of these. Another "you park like an asshole." "You're a dick." "You suck at parking." "Next time you park, please be less of a dick." So yeah, and this is all Plush Garden. So shout out to you. I really appreciate you. And we're definitely going to be giving these away. Actually, it'd be funny is if we just went downstairs and into the parking garage and just put these on every car that parked like a dickhead. Sorry about my nails, man. Don't hate me. I'm blind and painting my nails doesn't work. All right. So what? Like 15 of them? Hey, Viral Tokens in the building, bro. What's cracking? I see you, dude. So yeah, big shout out to Plush. We were talking about it earlier. I promise you, we're gonna. What up, big dog? I'm gonna make you that crop top with the bubble
What's
native.
up, Viral? What's going on, bro?
I'm gonna make that happen for sure. But let me ask you guys on Whatnot right now. Are you willing to make the jump if people start selling stuff, V-Friend stuff in particular, on Twitch? Are you going to hop over and try to buy the stuff, or you're sticking with Whatnot because that's what's familiar? Or you try to go on Twitch and get some deals because you know that there's not going to be as many people on there trying to tackle the bids, bro.
Friendliness. Depends on the platform. I'll use them.
Stellar Jim in the building. Happy birthday. How did everything go? Her birthday was on Thursday. She had a big Whatnot stream on Friday.
Okay.
She was taking shots. I seen it. I tried to. She said, "Fuck my life" the day after. That's hilarious. So I told her, I was like, "Yo, you should do like, if people tip you $5, you take a shot." And she was like, "Oh, it had to be more than that," because like I've seen that before. I don't know if they still allow it on Whatnot, but it was absolutely amazing because it was basically people would like, it was a husband and wife that were just selling shoes out of their living room. And if you would tip $5, they would take a shot. And so people were just, every time that they were done taking a shot, somebody would tip a 5, and they were like, "Fuck, gotta take another shot, And then they went up getting hammered and then giving shit away. Like it was such a genius move, bro. Because like once they got to the point, they're like, "Fuck it, like we don't need this." It's going up for $1. But
you're only getting $5 per shot, and you're giving away things.
Yeah. But you bumped up to $7.50, $10 a shot, and then all of a sudden you're buzzed and you're having a good time, but you're not completely hammered. I don't know, man.
I do $10 a shot.
It could be fun.
I would do $10 a shot.
I see your angle.
I do $10 a shot. I would say if you give me $10 a shot, see what happens after 5 shots. I'll take $50.
So with that, would we do $10 tip? And then all three of us have to take a shot.
Yeah.
So $3.33 each, take a shot.
All three of us?
Yeah. Like not tonight, not tonight on the
I
podcast,
ain't
but
saying- no.
I think that might be a fun little Monday Night Madness. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I'd do that. So what's Plush Garden yet to say? What's going on? It was $10 to Stellar Gym.
She made $80. There you go, bro. That paid for the bottle and tipped her another 50. That's a genius move. Let's go, Stella. Monday Night Madness with the Mad Scientist. I love it. It'll wreck your week. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that on a Monday. End up being hungover the rest of the week.
Yeah.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man. Like at this age, like the hangovers that they don't wear off like they used to. I used to be able to sweat it out.
Yeah, it's definitely different now.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of people. How old I was.
Mad Scientist Saturday. I'm down for that.
She's full with a little marketing tool.
Right. Stella, what do you think? What do you think would be a good idea for one of these monthly meetups at the Levee? We've got a whole thing written down. We're talking about doing like trade card nights. The TCG games, playing the VFriends stuff. But I really like the idea of having the podcast go live while the VFriends meetup is happening, where we can just bring people on and talk about it, or we can probably even do the podcast out in the gallery. Just move it out there.
Sweet.
So that sounds sweet. Yeah, I'm 100% down for it. There's at least 10 big VFriends community members like within the tri-state area, like not even like Columbus, like just within like a 25 to 30 minute drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Like we've had people pop in before that we didn't even know that they were local. And that's the fun thing about Whatnot, bro, is meeting like other people that are on Whatnot in real life. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's going on, Jim? You're like, oh, this is it's Jim Finn. You're like, oh shit, what's up, Jim Finn?
Jim Finn.
Yeah, bro. He was one of the guys we met down at in Columbus, down at the May 10th event at Card Collectors 2.
That's his name for real.
Jim Finn, yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
I mean, that's his Whatnot name. I don't know what his last name is.
Jim Finn.
Jim Finn.
Yeah, that's his Whatnot name. Yeah.
So-
Okay. That's funny.
I mean, people think I'm Andre Weissler, so
They think you who?
Andre Weissler.
Andre?
Yeah, so Andrew with no W. The
Yeah,
W is
that
part of the
was-
last name.
And they just by the W with my I. Weissler,
okay,
yeah.
Okay,
But it's not that. So, and it won't let you do any kind of space or period. It lets you do a space, but I didn't think about it at the time.
Yeah.
That changed my Instagram because I'm like, is that what people thought my name was this whole time for like a decade now?
And
So-
you can't even capitalize an I because no one's gonna realize it. For Eisler.
yeah, because it looks like L. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah.
So Whatnot made me realize something. Maybe it helped me. Maybe I don't know. But hey,
Oh, Tony in the building.
Tony, man.
he was there. That he's been hopping around here a lot lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's always on the go. He got this new bike. He's at this bike and he's cruising.
Yeah. He lives over by that Seven Brew up there in Newport. Right over there. They that area is insane, bro. Like Seven Brew's so busy that they have to reconstruct the parking lot.
Damn.
Because Aldi's and Crumble Cooking, all those other people are getting pissed because they're losing business because no one can even get into the shopping center.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. We're thinking,
So it get deep like that.
yeah, bro. Like in like the coffee's good, but it's like it's really over sugared or over milked. Like it'll have you shitting yourself in a half hour, bro. But it's good. But the line to get there is fucking insane, dude. It's literally like it goes out of the parking lot of Seven Brew out like to the main drag, and then out onto Carruthers Road where people are waiting to pull into the shopping center.
Mm.
It's out of control.
It's out of control.
And then right around the corner is Big B's Coffee. So like they're like less than 2 blocks away. You know what I mean? But everyone just loves that Seven Brew, man. They put crack in that or something. People are losing weight because they're shitting so much.
Right. Right.
That's what Kayla says about Dunkin' Donuts, man. Stella, are you still here? You're not a Dunkin' Donuts fan, but I know she's a Starbucks fan. She had the Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and she wasn't happy with it. And Kaylin, she's like, every time I get it, bro, I just fucking 10 minutes after drinking it, I gotta shit myself.
Damn.
Sorry to put Kaylin's business out there if you're watching.
Just the coffee.
It's just Dunkin' Donuts, bro. It just does that.
Like the actual, like
Not the donuts themselves.
The
coffee.
coffee from
coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, it give it a run.
It just empties her out, I guess, man. I don't know. I've never sat there and had a full convo about it.
Yeah, I don't drink any coffee, so I don't have to worry about it.
I'm hooked, bro. I'm hooked.
You like?
Wait till you hit 40, man. It just happens. All of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. Why do I need a cup of coffee in the morning?
Never.
Just to
Coffee
deal with
make
that
me-
bullshit,
It'll
bro.
never happen.
Coffee make me too jittery.
Yeah, my stomach can't handle the caffeine, so it's just not ever gonna happen. Most caffeine I get is from sweet tea.
Yeah.
I haven't had a pop or any of that in so long.
You
I
said-
don't-
I know,
You
man.
said
It's just
caffeine
crazy,
from
bro.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. It has caffeine in it.
Okay.
Just it's not a lot, but it has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't drink caffeine otherwise because I don't drink coffee or pop or soda. So like, I've had one of those THC sodas. Did drink one of those.
Okay.
How'd
You
that
like
treat
that?
you?
Oh, fine. It doesn't have caffeine in it.
Did it? I mean,
No,
did it
like,
have any
I-
effect?
Oh yeah.
How did it? Yeah.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You
The
said it was
one-
a THC drink. right?
Yeah. It doesn't hurt my stomach. It's great. You have to have enough though, because if you only have one of the 5% ones, it don't feel a ton.
Mm-hmm.
But they offer them at Radio Artifact or Urban Artifact.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're so good.
Did you get a 10 milligram one?
Yes, and then they offer a bigger one. I think 50.
Did you feel like
That's crazy.
Big one. Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
didn't drink the one. John drank it.
I would name that one, like the name of that one would be one and
I have
done.
to look up what it is. There,
did you feel like
that
mellow?
band didn't go too. You can drink them still. What?
Did you feel like mellow when you drank it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Have
It
you
definitely- it
had them
definitely
before?
I had flowers. It's they had it at Rose.
Okay.
But I think Mike the one you talking about he about to stop.
But it's
doing the
not
THC
happening now.
drink.
Yeah, they threw a wrench in that.
Yeah.
They put a stop to that real quick.
But it's
Checks
called,
and
it's called
balances.
I mean, it had me feeling mellow.
Me too. I
So,
enjoyed it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
it tasted
was
good. It was a red cream soda, and there's a grape one.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Okay.
I love grape. Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, so like I've bought them before from like Jungle Gyms. They've got like the 5%, 10%, and then I found a 25% one.
Yeah.
I think it was a 4-pack for $23. So it was expensive. That's what, $6 a can. But first of all, the taste was awesome. It was like pineapple THC infused.
Yeah.
Taste was great, and after one blunt and then one THC drink, like,
Shit.
yeah, bro, you felt like you were just with Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, this is it. Like,
you
all right,
know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
this
Yeah,
smoke.
Costalo.
I know. I get what you're saying.
Costalo, they grape, red cream soda, and cherry cola. It says 5 milligram, but I know they have more than that, or at least
Yeah, I'm saying that like that.
the Urban Artifact is what they carry specifically.
Oh, okay.
Costalo. 'Cause I know Michelob carries them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, it's kind of like the new in thing is the THC infused everything these days. So I mean,
Food, got it.
Food,
Drinks.
but now
goddamn
but now
all
the
that.
bars are offering it, so you don't have to buy alcoholic anymore.
That's incredible, man.
And like that's pretty crazy because like in the places that people are frequently now, or a lot of people are, they consume the cannabis products. So it's like, all right, well this fits in to the new status quo in certain areas and certain cultures. Because I mean, think about it, like the days of drinking, people are getting more educated on how much damage it does to your body. Hangovers are worse than ever. You know what I mean? It's just changing. So.
Yeah.
I mean, any doctor you talk to, if they said cut anything out of your life, first thing they're going to say is cut your alcohol. First thing, literally, before fatty foods, soda pop, caffeine, anything,
Alcohol and sugar.
alcohol's
bro.
first, yeah, because it just it's bad for every cell in your body.
Yeah.
It literally is one of the reasons people, it affects the cancer, it affects just body functionality, mind, everything.
I mean, here's
crazy.
the way I always looked at it, man. Like when you like vodka, for instance, it's alcohol. It's it's equivalent to rubbing alcohol at a lower base. But like, what does alcohol do when you put it on your skin? It dries your skin out immediately, right? So if you're drinking vodka, it's drying out your insides. You know what I mean? So then the next day, when you're getting cramps and you're getting Charlie horses, and you feel dehydrated, it's literally absorbed all the fucking water and nutrients in your body. And you keep that on a repeat every day for 20 years. All of a sudden, your teeth become like fucking dried rubber bands, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that's the scientifically case, but that's what it fucking feels like. You know what I mean? That like when you go hard in the pain on some vodka, and the next day you can't straighten your leg out without getting the Charlie horse in your calf. Like I've had a couple times where like I felt like my calf was gonna snap off, bro. Like this Charlie horse is gonna break my calf completely.
That's interesting. I mean, I feel like your body has changed though because you put it through more.
You think?
So
do y'all think it's like something that happens like as you get older?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what
Like-
that's really what I'm saying. I think
Okay.
at a younger age, a younger Jay, a younger Andrew, a younger Kurt, we are experiencing alcohol very differently. Your body is still in a gross state now.
Chris Customs, he's local. He'll be coming to the
shut up.
event. Viral, are you
He
trying to
has
get up here, bro?
Hey, yeah, you slide up here, bro.
Come on up, man. We got another microphone. You can come around the backside if you want.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm
Tea has similar caffeine to that of coffee, 85 milligram a cup.
Man, I was talking to Kaylin just the other day about like how we wish that we could do shots like we used to,
Doesn't feel like
and it's like I can't get drunk like I did when I was in my 20s. And she's like, I can't do shots anymore. Like I've tried to do shots and it make me sick to my stomach. I can't even like think about it. And I'm like, I can still do shots except for green tea, dude. Like if I try to do a green tea shot today, I'd probably vomit everywhere.
Why?
It's just like it was that I went heavy in the pain on green tea for a minute. I don't know. But like now the thought of it is just like, oh, bro, no way. It's probably like the same for what's the cinnamon fireball? It's probably the fireballs.
Mine's Rumplemints.
Oh, bro, Rumplemints is terrible.
Can't do any Rumplemints.
Hold on, what y'all
No
talking
Rumplemints.
What y'all was talking about?
We're talking about Rumplemints, some
Green
tea.
Talking about the fireball.
green tea and fireball. Like those, like green tea, I wouldn't be able to take shots anymore of. I took too many of those, and my body's gonna reject that right away.
I'm going to reject it too. I'm going to call SpongeBob and tell him that this is lit. We have native brand here.
Mr. Krabs, it's been a long wait. It's been a long time coming, and Plankton doesn't know. Where's Beauty?
We have Jay in the building. We have Andrew. And we have my boy, Kurt.
Let's go.
Viral
And that right there is viral tokens, man. You might have seen them doing some handstands all across social media, bro.
Yes.
And then that's something that you've just taught yourself, bro.
Self-taught, yeah.
Self-taught, because we were like, Kurt was, he was in the paint asking questions, bro. He's like, wait a minute, man. Like you work out, like how do you, like I can tell Kurt was like, man, I want to walk on my hands, bro.
See, you just try it.
Yeah, I'm all, I when I saw him do that, the first thing I thought, I was like, man, his upper body is strong. Hey, look, I'm a little bit out of shape. I gotta get back in shape. What's your workout routine? So,
I wouldn't call it a workout. I call it a discipline challenge.
Discipline
You're
challenge,
definitely gonna stay
I
in
feel
shape if you keep doing it
Yeah,
instead of going to the gym.
Get myself together. My
You
shoulders
still
low
can do
weak.
it though.
I'm gonna get my shoulders stronger.
Get on the wall.
Huh?
Get on the wall.
I'm trying to get my shoulders like Dwight Howard shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
That's just crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. All right, so viral, bro. What did you think of the Bengals game, man?
Are you talking about the turnout? The win?
Yeah, the whiteout game.
The win, bro.
How do you feel about it?
The dub.
I feel like, we still got Joe. We still kept the name Joe, and we just switched the last name.
Flacco.
Flacco.
Yeah, grandfather Flacco.
Yo, it's time to get Brownie out of there. I'll fire the guy. I wouldn't keep playing around with him. He's playing around with the money.
Yeah, what do you think?
About the game?
Yeah.
Man, look. We did what we were supposed to do. You know? And yeah, and it's a guy that he betted me $100 on that game. I'm about down now. I'm about to have a phone call with him. You feel me? Because Pittsburgh is a good team. You know what? As a matter of fact, they said something about Tomlin. He was mad about the when Joe Flacco came to Cincy.
Yeah, because it's in the same division. Like, why would you trade, somebody like Joe Flacco to a team that has a losing record in the same division as us?
And all he needs is a quarterback. What all the team needs is a quarterback to be successful. You just gave them a week 1 starter from your division in another team.
Yeah.
The same division. It is kind of a silly move on the Browns' part. But if the Browns want to put Shedeur Sanders in a position to start,
and they're not
going to give Joe all the way.
Yeah, they're not going to say that. They're not going to come out on the press conference and be like, "Well, we wanted to get rid of the legendary Joe Flacco so that we can make room for the young Shedeur Sanders."
And there's no one else in the league that needs a quarterback. Bengals. So
right.
I mean, they do to a degree. Obviously, somebody quarterback the Jets could there are teams that could, but no one's in the market like the Bengals. And they shipped them to us.
We was just watching the Jets yesterday. They need everything.
Yeah.
They need everything.
They need water,
what
Cindy.
What it is?
0-7.
0-7.
So if they
Gary, if you see this, please do not get mad at us for saying this. We just cracking jokes.
Right. So if
high, big man right now.
So if they get the number 1 draft pick,
they are.
Who should they go for?
Well, they should definitely pick up a quarterback. I don't know at this point though, who is the. There's a few different quarterbacks that, because we originally thought it was going to be like an Archie Manning kind of year thing, but I don't think he has not shown us. We're in Texas.
All right.
Yeah. So it's kind of to be determined on that. We got to get through more of the season before we determine which quarterback is really going to emerge on the overall. Because keep in mind, like, you pick a quarterback, that is your franchise guy. So I don't really have a name to throw out just yet. It would have been Archie Manning preseason, but I don't think that's the guy now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they definitely have to have a quarterback. They really need everything. I mean, like Kurt just said, quite frankly, the Jets are just awful. I mean, they've got a couple good pieces. I mean, they got Breece Hall, solid. Garrett Wilson, solid. But when you get down to it, quarterback room's weak. Justin Fields he should have been more than he is because he's athletic enough, but dude does not make the right decisions.
Yeah,
bad.
That's the problem, huh?
Yeah, because it's like he gets panicked because being pressured, it's quick decisions, and he underthrows, he overthrows, not accurate. Gets Sam in here.
Got to be accurate when it comes to the NFL, bro.
I know you can't just be fast. Yeah. That's what he's lived on, and he was always a part of good. He was a part of good teams. When you've got good talent around you, it's good. It's easy to be good. If your talent's better than everyone else's talent, it's easy to win. But now he's in the pros where all the talent is mostly on the same playing field. So
let me make sure Sam's not on IG right now.
And I was trying to tell a friend of mine about that.
I am your friend.
You are.
I was telling one of my younger homies. You feel me?
I am young.
And I was, I was trying to get him to understand it's a lot of high schools in the country, right? Then you get the colleges. You feel me? And it's narrowed down. Now you take all the greatest players from the colleges. Wherever, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's the pros. So it's like
Only 32 of
it's
those.
the best of the best.
Way more colleges than pros.
Huh?
There's way more colleges than pros
Well, I
already.
was just talking about like because you mentioned talent.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like it's like that. When you in the pros, it's it's the best of the
32
best.
teams.
Yeah.
53-man roster.
And you know how we talk about that scout report?
They got it on Justin. His counter report is don't worry about the past. Just make sure he can't run.
It's like that, bro.
And that's how the Jets
Like that.
Jets can't win.
So
the Bengals play the Jets this
We
weekend.
gotta do that sports podcast. We gotta bring that sports podcast.
The
back
beat-ups,
up.
Mondays.
Yeah,
Dude, we can definitely make it happen, bro. We just have to figure out what we can bring from here to do a remote podcast. Like, I think the remote podcasts were going to be huge, bro. Huge, especially if we can isolate the sound and create the environment where the server is a part of the experience. You know what I mean? Like, really, if we're gonna do a sports talk at BW3s, like it needs to be sponsored by BW3s. We're like,
that'll be lit.
we got BW wings that we're advertising. The beer, the whole nine.
I'm here for that, but I'm also ready to talk sports. So
It's a win-win, bro. Let's go.
It's a win-win.
I don't even. I'm talking sports even if I'm not on the podcast. So
So let me ask you something. If so Joe Flacco, right?
Yeah.
If say he does well, and then they're saying that Joe's going to come back maybe 2 to 3 weeks before the season's over.
December, yeah.
So if we're in playoff contention, do you leave Flacco in?
Good question.
You said,
Until the playoffs? Then do you put Burrow in, or do you let Flacco run the playoffs? Do you put Joe in right away?
No, don't put.
hold on. You said say one more time, Jay.
So Joe Burrow is supposed to come back in December, so he should have 2 or 3 weeks before the season ends that he could play.
Okay.
But if Flacco is doing well, and if we're on the cusp of making it to the playoffs, do you take Flacco out to put Burrow back in for the last 2 or 3 games? Do you leave Flacco in to run the rest of the season and then put Burrow in the playoffs, or do you let Flacco run the playoffs?
Let Joe Burrow rest.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So
if
Joe
if
Burrow.
it's like that, yeah.
So no matter
Let
what,
Flac-
Joe Burrow is not playing the rest of the season.
Well, go ahead. He get.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
we've only
crazy as
seen
it
one
sounds.
game from Flacco.
It's crazy.
So
as it
let-
sounds. It's like,
2
but
games,
if
one
Flacco-
game.
If Flacco
We lost to the
going hard like that-
Packers and we beat the Steelers now, and we play the Jets, which is likely a win. But here's the thing.
Okay.
In this case, what you're saying is that no matter where Burrow is on the health meter, he's not coming back.
I'm
I
here's
don't think that's the angle he coming from.
I'm
Or
bringing a
the
new
angle
angle.
that you saying from him. I think he mean it a different way.
I know what he's meaning. I agree. I don't think you bring Joe Burrow back. I think you make Joe Flacco. He's earned it. He's earned it.
Yep.
So I think Joe Flacco has the right to go and continue on to a playoff picture. I do think the option to sneak Burrow in and
in the playoffs
in the playoffs
against KC. If they get to the
Headlines.
playoffs.
and then
I get what you're saying.
if we're not in playoff contention, you ain't putting Burrow in the season.
Nope. No, let him rest, bro.
Right,
And
but if
that-
you are in
and
playoff
that's
contention,
why
you
I
get Joe
said-
Flacco in. So in this case, no matter what, Joe Burrow is not coming back in based on that statement.
And that's
Because
Right.
that's why I
Both
said let him
both
rest.
passed.
Let him rest.
Well, he's going to rest no
You
matter
feel
what
me?
then.
Well,
Yeah.
shit, you know.
But if you want to go with the mentality of their playoff contention, do you bring Burrow back in and try to elevate us even further? But in that point, I feel like Joe
But
Flacco would
if
have all the
Flacco going
momentum.
crazy.
We're 2-4 right now. If we end up being in playoff contention,
No, we're 3-4.
3-4. We're 3-4.
And Flacco already going crazy.
Right, that means we're
shit,
like-
then let him do
We're
his
like
thing.
9-7,
Let
9-6.
Let Flacco do his thing
Yeah.
and let Joe rest.
He's already in winning contention. Yeah.
Hey, look. And then on a side note, shit. Hey, look. Zach Taylor go out here go and make some really big decisions. Cause we talked about this.
Do you think
camera.
Zach Taylor?
I feel like if
He
we do
some-
not make the playoffs this season.
He's gone.
Oh yeah.
But if
It's
we do
over.
make
I
the
don't think
playoffs,
he should leave.
Huh?
We gave Marvin Lewis so many years.
No,
shouldn't
no.
have.
But like this,
That was a mistake.
Man, this, you know.
I mean, like,
If we would've
he's
got rid of
not he's not controvert. He's not like a like them coaches get all, oh no, what are you doing? He's like a at ease, neutral. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like.
but
I
he's
mean,
not making.
about
He's
Zach
not
Taylor?
making. He's not
Impact?
making. He's not. No, he's not
Wait,
making.
he's not
He's not
make-
making adjustments at the second half.
Okay.
So like the game plan that they're showing at the beginning, they're not pivoting enough. He's really counting on the talent of the players rather than putting the players in a position like chess. And he's not playing chess as well as he should be. You know what I mean? And that's really where it comes down to. We have a coach that we want them to play chess and out-coach the other coach, not just rely on Jamar Chase's athletic ability. And
Or
that's
T.
really what it comes. Or
T.
T, or the quarterback. Like that's the thing is nothing against. Like he's just not making enough adjustments, and that's. And if you don't make adjustments when you're losing, you're definitely not winning.
Switch it up and make it.
Well, he doesn't have to leave. He's like in the family.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like-
part of the Blackburn
He's
family.
like part of the family, so he's not going anywhere. Put him in the office, keep him involved, and get someone else in the chair of head coach. Is all I'd say. You know what I mean? Like Peterson, he was the coach for. He was the Super Bowl with the Eagles. He coached with the Jaguars. He's available. I think he would make a great candidate. You know, already the Reds have Terry Francona, which came from another major franchise. Why couldn't we get another coach in our world that comes from another franchise who won a Super Bowl with the Eagles? Peterson, I actually met him at the bowling alley. He came to Cincy before.
Oh, dope.
It was pretty cool. He's super tall. He was a big guy. I was like, dang, the camera doesn't make you look that big on TV, man. You're like, he was a big
How
guy.
tall is
He was. I mean, I don't know.
how tall you look?
At least
like-
6'5",
about
6'4", 6'5".
I thought you was about to say like 6'9".
No, not like a basketball player tall, but he was a big. I was a lot taller than I expected Doug Peterson to be. But like when he came to the bowling alley, they were just passing through. But I'm like, that guy would be that guy should be our coach of the Bengals. And then I saw he was on Fox Sports, and he's like, I'm available. And I'm like, I saw that, I'm like, the Bengals didn't. Who do I text? like,
Bengal Jim.
Bengal Jim, right. But that's the thing. I'm not saying push Zach Taylor out of the organization. He's in the family, but you gotta have good play calling. You know what I mean? It's this league is so strategic defensively. Offense playing calling is everything. These defensive coaches are like having the people like hide and sneak and like pretend they're coming forward, and the entire time right before he gets to the line, his entire plan is to go for the cornerback as this guy comes in and goes and blitz. So they're
I have a
like
question.
masking stuff. It's crazy.
Who took us to the Super Bowl when Zach? See, we went to the Super Bowl before. With Zach
We
Taylor.
did.
So
But
how
yeah.
did we get there?
I would say it's Burrow driven.
Hey, that year was a rocky season too, because we started out slow.
We didn't do well.
Yeah,
Burrow carried us. There was a lot of
And then
momentum. I
came
wouldn't
that,
say the coaching it wasn't as big of his impact in that time
Mhm.
as our talent. And then we went against the Rams, which was a better coach. Which the Rams, Sean McVay is the reason Zach Taylor is a part of the Sean McVay tree. So coaches are under other coaches and they get opportunities. Sean McVay, the coach of the Rams, got Zach Taylor his opportunity in the coaching world. So it was boss versus student that were in that Super Bowl, and obviously the original coach won because Zach.
You got screwed.
Now you're a Rams fan.
We did. I am.
Okay,
But
Hey,
that,
look, now,
hey,
yes,
you can't
something.
be here
No,
talking
we-
about the Bengals. If you were, you know what?
I like the Rams. I like the St.
Yeah,
Louis
he a
Rams.
fans. Yeah, back in the day when
That
they
was-
had like Marshall Faulk, Kurt
Yeah.
Warner,
Isaac Bruce,
Isaac
Torrey
Bruce,
Holt,
all that.
Adam Archuleta, all
Yeah,
those.
yeah, he a real Rams fan.
But back to the thing is with Zach Taylor. Like I'm not hating on Zach Taylor's preparation and stuff. It's the adjustments at halftime. It's us trying to come back and be those cardiac cats and come back. We have to come back on momentum that our players are hyped, not necessarily strategic play calling.
Right.
And that's why that needs to change because we've got a lot of games to look back on, and there's not a lot of
We're not
adjustments.
getting enough Gatorade in
Maybe
our system.
the electrolytes, maybe.
So do you think with Jamar getting 23 passes, completed 16 of them, do you think a lot of that was off script? Do you think a lot of that was just
think
Joe Flacco and
safety
Jamar Chase saying, hey, like, if the play doesn't go down, fucking find me?
Yeah, that's that's what that
Like,
is.
I'll be
I think
open.
That's what
What
that
you-
is.
what,
I
like,
think
okay,
I think
we thinking
Flacco. I think Flacco went over to the side at some point, and he's like, "Man, it's heated out there. Just I'm gonna count. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look at you, man. I really need you as a safety blanket because he was saying that he's never thrown to anybody like this. He's already come out and said, man, this is kind of fun. Like it's kind of
Bro,
crazy.
that look that he gave when Jamar dropped the ball was fucking amazing, bro. Did you see like when he threw the ball maybe like 10, 15 yards out and Jamar dropped a basic pass and Joe Flacco's his mouth dropped. He was like like he was just sitting there for like a good 5 seconds like I can't believe he didn't catch that ball. What I did notice is that when Jamar came out after halftime, he had different gloves on. So the whole whiteout outfit, he had the skeleton shoes, the whiteout pants, whiteout jersey, whiteout helmet, whiteout gloves. Dropped that pass, and then after halftime came back and he had on orange gloves.
His normal ones.
His normal ones. So like that just like, and those are things that people like Sammy know. You know what I mean? Like, oh, those aren't his normal gloves. You know, he's gonna have a fucked up day, and then Jamar's like, I need my original gloves. So now that's something that's on the back burner of, you know, all the sports bets. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In the back of your mind, going, all right, they're wearing white jerseys. Like, let's see if Jamar's gonna wear the white gloves.
He learned better.
You know what I mean?
There's another white. Is there another whiteout game?
Cause-
There's usually two
well,
a year.
if you say he said his gloves was orange,
After halftime, yeah.
He adjusted.
but the ones he had was the white ones, right?
Yeah, he started the game with the white gloves.
Well, because he probably didn't like them because you got to break that shit in.
Yeah,
It's like shoes.
for sure.
If you get like some new shoes before, all right, we about to hoop, right? we all like,
Stiff as hell, bro.
You feel me? Yes, I swear.
Yeah.
And I'm a hooper, so I know this. If all five was we had a game right now, and they gave us all brand new shoes.
Plopping.
It's like, yo,
We'll be running around
You gotta run around in them. You gotta you gotta break them in. It's not gonna feel right.
Same thing with those gloves, yeah.
And the same way with the gloves.
Yeah, and those gloves, man.
understand.
If you've ever had a chance to hold those gloves or like to put them on, like that rubber that's on those fingertips is insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's like super glue. It's the strangest thing. It like you touch anything and you're like, oh
Damn,
can't get my
son,
hand
where'd you
off that.
find it?
Yeah, there was. I just saw an interview about who was they talking to? One of the wide receivers from shoot, they were talking. It was a Fox Sports interview, and I think first things first. But they were like, "Hey man, like, we see you out there doing your thing. You're putting up numbers and everything. But we got to ask you, like, you played a game the other day without gloves. How was that?" And it was like, he's like, man, the thing was my gloves had some issues with them, so I took them off. He's like, I noticed instantly that I had to get a new pair. Like, so I got them. He's like, I only went through the one quarter without them. He's like, yeah, I know, I saw them. They made like a big deal out of whatever. When he had to put the gloves on, as soon as he said the gloves, he instantly felt that the game shifted for him. The whole game shifted just because he put his gloves back on.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
It probably felt weird to him.
I mean, not only does it feel weird, but
It's an advantage.
but you know, when it comes to the NFL, like every quarterback has a rocket. You know, they're all throwing that ball fucking 50, 60 miles an hour. You know what I mean? So and to stop the thing, you know, which is rubber, right? Like there's buoyancy to it. You know, like you've got it. You know, trying to catch an inflated ball at 50 miles an hour, it's got a lot of variables to it. But if you got those gloves, man, that's like it just stops the spin. Like again, when it comes to the football, the spin. You know what I mean? You're trying to catch that ball and it's spinning. So you know, you got to get something to stop that,
Like
or
the
else it's
extra-
going to spin out of your hand.
Like that extra grip.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
And
my
that's
pause. Like, you know,
Josh Allen throws you that football.
man, without gloves.
Josh Allen, he's the one.
is it true that back in the day they used to what they used to call it? They used to put like glue on their hands, or it's some type of glue that they used to get a wide receiver so they can catch it.
Oh shit, I don't know. Sounds like something Jerry Rice would do. You know what I mean? Let me throw some stickums on there.
You know,
It's true or
in
not.
baseball these days, they make them check their belts and stuff.
I mean,
They check
pictures are
belts?
scandalous.
Pictures are scandalous.
They
are.
check. What you mean?
Like
Because
they,
they'll hide
like
stuff.
like
They'll
they'll,
put stuff on their belt, and they'll touch their belt. They'll get the material off it, and they'll make their hands.
it'll put more
What?
spin on the ball. Yeah, like they'll use like Vaseline. They'll use something else, and it'll be right inside the pants. So it'll look like they're pulling up their pants,
Yeah.
but really they're getting that
Grit.
glue on their finger or whatever, and then they're putting it on the ball. And then when you throw it, you got Vaseline on the ball. It's gonna fucking
Like roll
quick
off.
foul ball.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
make
that.
them
That's
check
that
their
Major
belts.
League
What
Baseball.
the
They make they
Ball.
check the belt. The umpire can literally stop, and they literally make them take their belts off. They check they take their hat off. They check, because there was one time.
Yeah, they put it under the brim.
Yeah, they made
What?
they saw he took his hat off. Who was it? It was the first year they did this. And he took his head off and he wrapped it. He like Max Scherzer maybe, and he like put his hand over his hair and put his hat back on. And the umpire saw him do that. And stopped, walked out, and he's like, "Take your hat off, take your belt off."
Oh shit.
Mid game, dude, on the mound.
That's wild.
Out in a Major League Baseball game, and they checked his stuff and made sure there was no chemicals on him, and then they continued the game.
Dang.
Bro, baseball ain't playing. It's the playoffs now. It's going to be the World. It's the
Who in the World Series right now? It's
the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
okay.
The Blue Jays beat the Mariners last night in Game 7,
Okay.
which was crazy because speaking of B-Dubs, me and a buddy went to B-Dubs last night just to catch up and stuff. And while I was there, I noticed that no matter what day of the week or whatever it is, football rules everything around us.
Yeah.
They put the Major League Game 7 of the American League Championship on a small TV and another small TV.
Oh wow.
And then football, which is a Monday night game, on every other big TV. And it was just like, it was kind of interesting to see. I'm just like, if this was wild card weekend, every TV in here would be football.
Right.
Because, bro, you know what it is, bro. Like bro,
It is
what
what it is. It
bro.
just
We-
football rules it.
Hey, yeah, it's it's the American thing. You know what I'm saying? We love watching football.
Yeah.
Anybody,
Baseball
baseball
little
is
TV.
fun if you playing it.
Little TV.
Play baseball is fun, but ain't nobody trying to watch that when it's
They get the
like,
little
we
TV.
watching the football game, bro.
Little TV. A
Oh,
little
yeah.
TV. Like underneath, like on the corner.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But all
Yeah,
the
we
big
ain't watching
TVs had football.
Jay, I didn't like
We
the
might
way
see
you-
what's going on the next day, like on
We'll check out.
Sports Center or something. Like, oh, okay.
Real
I
time.
didn't like the way you tweeted that I'm not consistent with handstand. So I would not continue this interview with you. If you don't-
I said that.
yeah, you said
Is
I
this
don't like.
This is clickbait. I never said that.
Are you
I
clicking
saw
us?
it.
I don't.
Unless
I
you got
don't.
hacked. You said
probably got
this
hacked.
guy's consistent. I'm like,
I think I
we
said
don't
you're
have to do this.
consistent.
We,
No, you're crazy, bro.
He
Yeah,
played
you
that.
ain't
Houseway.
you ain't throwing me a curveball. No, you bro. Like I've never seen you fall. You know what I mean? Like when you do them handstands, bro,
Impressive.
it's like you're, it's like muscle memory for you. You know what I mean? Like you never fail at it, which is crazy to think, bro. Like having that type of balance where you can be upside down, the blood's rushing to your head, and all balance. It's fucking wild, bro. It's really impressive, man.
Yeah, you should do some calisthenic videos or something.
All right, yeah.
Can I give you a sneak peek of what's about to happen?
Yeah, let's see it, bro. Let's
Real
put it
quick.
right. If you put it in the camera right in front of you, right here.
No. It's just a music. It's just a little sample.
Oh yeah, let's go
But
for
it's
it.
from AI. Well,
All right.
Here it is.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Hands hit the ground, feet to the hip. Walking on my palms, I don't even care. Cincinnati bound, skyline glip. Upside down, but I'm climbing stairs. Like a vice, balance on fire.
Let's go.
Wrist game lit, sparks of desire. Every step a battle, concrete quiet. Flows crack beneath me, they call it die. Handstand hustle grinding in the zone. Flipping the city,
So yeah,
You said that was done off AI?
yeah. You can just generate and say, I wanted to say this, say that, and it just makes it.
Did you use Suna? That SUNA? That shit is insane, bro. It is so good.
You make an album.
Literally, you could make an album because that sounded like something like a Travis Scott beat, like Travis Scott esque like style.
I
One of the
was kind of thinking Jonah Lewis.
all right, yeah, one of the
Travis Scott with a mix of Jonah Lucas.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
It sounds like the dude from Astronaut. What you know about?
Oh, yeah. John
Um,
John Bellion, is that his name?
What are you talking about?
The astronauts in the ocean.
That's not in the ocean.
Oh, it's
What you know about?
it's a wolf. The wolf.
I know what you. I'm just trying to.
Astronauts in the Ocean is by.
I know what song you're talking about. I'm trying to get it up in my head.
Oh my god, dude!
He's got wolf in his name.
I
swear.
just do you remember that fucking wolf song
Masked
that
Wolf.
came out?
Masked wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I knew there was a wolf in there.
Do you?
Yeah.
Now our video.
Yeah.
now, our,
Okay. Yeah.
now YouTube just flagged the video. Thanks, bro.
Oh, sorry. Bro.
Damn,
I'm
we
kidding.
fucked up.
I'm just kidding. Hey, I got you.
Do you remember those?
I'm just. I don't
Oh,
care.
you got me back. Okay.
Facebook don't care. YouTube's the only one that cares.
Oh, you on
Well, I
Facebook?
guess we are on Facebook.
So
Yeah,
it's
we on
native
Facebook.
brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
You can find Facebook
you can see our 4 of our faces on the Facebook.
on Facebook. Yes, right now. It's
Okay.
on. We're on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Do you remember the Big
You
Bad
can
Wolf?
share Native on the Levee. Put Native on the Levee Facebook page. You'll see it.
I meant to share it, man. I still got it.
You remember this video?
The big bad wolf. 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 Big bad wolf.
I've never seen
That
that
video was absolutely insane,
enough. It's
dude.
insane. I need to not.
The Big Bad Wolf. It's a good Halloween song, bro. It's a good Halloween song.
Speaking of Halloween, USS Nightmare.
Did you go?
I'm trying to go.
All right.
Y'all trying to go?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope. I went a couple years ago. I didn't go last year. We interviewed them
We did.
year before last, I think. Or was it last year?
2 years ago.
About to. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I remember them because it was like old dude and his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was. The USS Nightmare is always dope, man. They're set up right down here at Newport on the levee, so you can park in the levee, walk down to the water, and it's literally a haunted house on the Ohio River, which is super insane, bro.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah, they've been doing it for so long that it's like, I think 35 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Crazy.
Damn, they be
They've mastered.
Damn.
And I think they're adding stuff a lot too. So
Oh, of course, bro.
So-
I mean, the downtime that you have, like 9 months after the Halloween's over, like you're already back in the idea mode of like, how do we make this better? Like, just how we do it here in the store. We're always trying to figure out how to get people a little bit further into the store. You know what I mean? How do
Just a
we
little
give them a little bit more of a show?
yeah, and that's the thing is balancing that without making people like. We want them to naturally go there. We don't want to ask them.
For sure.
We want them to naturally. So we don't have to have a conversation unless you choose to.
Yeah.
the
takes the wow factor out when you're like, come here and look at this.
exactly. But sometimes you have to.
For sure. What and that's they still get the wow factor. You know what I mean? Because they're not expecting a 7-Up machine to fly open.
True.
So
They're also not expecting to walk in a store without any knowledge of anything and finding a hidden room.
Yeah.
That is the least thing they're expecting.
for sure.
They come in here.
And that's
I'll be
something,
on the planet.
right. And that's something I noticed last week was we had two people that were in the levee. They were looking for the 7-Up machine. And one of the guys, he was here. His buddy was meeting him down here, and he was like, I'm at the Mountain Dew one. Like I don't see a 7-Up machine. I'm at the Mountain Dew machine. And so the guy had to run out of the store and go grab him. Like I'm thinking to myself, like that's amazing, man. The fact that people are coming down to the levee and they're trying to look for a 7-Up machine now because they know that there's something else behind it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I can't find the 7-Up, but I'm at the Mountain Dew one. Like, does this do anything? Like, no, you got to find the 7-Up machine.
The 7-Up machine.
So,
hey, and, on top, let's give a shout out to like all the people from, what I'm saying, out of town that's rocking with us.
mm-hmm.
You see this?
Because they come in
Dude,
and
super
it's
dope.
like the craziest thing they've ever seen. They've never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking like Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota,
Yep.
South